Hello everyone. Today I would like to present about our article. The title is Historical Perspective on Teaching with Technology in K-12 School. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Igustiayo Aprilia Wulandari as first speaker, and my partner is Made Sri Ayu Magriani as second speakers. So the point A, I would like to explain about the objective of the article. After reading the article entitled Historical Perspective on Teaching with Technology in K-12 Schools, the article aims to revitalize the teaching and learning process and also respond to the educational needs of the community and the change with the times by using technology. And then the point B is about research question of this article. The research question in this article or in this research is the first is when they want to do it and how it fits in with current educational practice and future goals. The second question is what is happening today is reminiscence in certain respects to the position in which educators found themselves when other electronic media were new. And then the point C, this is about what makes the researcher interested in doing the research. Because by looking at the history of educational technology, educators have a worthy benefit because they can see what previous educators have done in using technology in the world of education. It also imagine what the problem faced at the time might happen repeatedly and want to implement it to the present day. Therefore, researchers are interested in researching this topic. And then the point D, about theoretical significance and practical significance. Theoretical significance in this research is that digital media is currently very compatible with contemporary theories of how students learn today by using the theory of Brenner and Piaget about constructivism theory. And then the practical significance for students with the use of educational technology media in schools, students can learn easily following modern environmental conditions. And for the teachers, with the use of educational technology media, teachers can implement learning well. And for other researchers, the result of this study can assist teachers in implementing the use of educational technology media in schools. And then the point A, limitation, it is about limitation, delimitation, and assumption. So the limitation and delimitation in this research is use media for learning in school both inside and outside the school context. And this research is not a comprehensive history of all educational media. And then the assumption of this research that the use of technologies such as radio and television in several schools is very good and suitable for the current education era if all facilities are adequate. And then the point F, about the empirical research, this study used empirical research to support its research as the references used in this study. For example, if Skinner argued that traditional teaching methods were inadequate and out of date. In his now famous article, the title is The Science of Learning and the Art of Teaching. He criticized the time lapse that normally exists between a student's response and the feedback that a teacher provides, the infrequency of such reinforcement, and the lack of individual attention given to students. All right, that's all from me. So the next presentation will be continued by my partner, Ayu Magriani. Ayu Magriani, the time is yours.
All right, thank you for the chance, Gatlan. So right now I'm Ayuma Grianu will continue the presentation. So, in this article, the theories that were used as the underlying principles by the researcher are behaviorism and constructivism, since this research discusses about the use of technology in K-12 schools. And as you can see on the article, these are the evidence. All right, next. The kind of quality research of this article is phenomenological research, since this article is discussing about historical perspective on the teaching with technology in K-12 schools. And the findings of this research is the aspects of traditional K-12 needs to change if digital media were to be well implemented into regular classroom, and also the funds need to be allocated for the purchase of the equipment. It can be said that most of schools' basic practice need to change if the new media is not temporary adds on to traditional of instruction method. The novelty of the research is introducing new media into classroom is quite tricky business, but to improve and inform current events, it is important to look back and learn from the previous. So in this research suggests the school's aspect need to develop. We can learn from this research by the development of technology. This also affects the education fields. Thus, so many aspects of the education fields need to be developed as well and adapted with the current development. Alright, that's all about our presentation. Thank you.